Hello, geometry students. Happy Thursday. Hopefully, y'all are safe and trying to stay indoors. The air is really bad. Um, Unfortunately, we weren't able to go to school today. However, luckily for y'all have a YouTuber of a math teacher. So, I made a little assignment for us to do so that way we, practice our math skills. And I kept it simple, so it's not too much. Um, you can basically do it if you have a pencil and a paper. So that's all you're gonna need for this. So make sure you grab a pencil and a paper, okay? I'm only gonna do one example, and the rest of the problems are for you to do on your own, and I want you to try these, okay? I will collect this when I see you in class, hopefully tomorrow for Friday, or if not, then Monday, okay? But um, here's what you're supposed to do for this assignment. It says, label the opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse of each triangle. Use the appropriate I can't even speak. Use the appropriate trigonometric ratio to find the value of the side indicated. Remember, use SOHCAHTOA. Okay, so this is what I mean by label the opposite, adjacent, hypotenuse. So let's do the first one. Okay, make sure you have your pencil and a paper. You copy these problems. Okay, so it says find the cosine. Whoops, where's my pen? There you go. Cosine of x, right? So if I'm trying to find the cosine of x, then before I even do that, I know that x right here will be my reference angle. Okay? So across my x value is the opposite, right? So this 36 has to be the opposite. The side that's across my 90-degree angle, that would be my hypotenuse. So that means 45 is my hypotenuse, okay? The side next to the angle, which is 27, that would be my adjacent, okay? So I labeled my hypotenuse, my opposite, and my adjacent. You're going to do that for all 8 triangles. Yes, I said 8. Here you have them. They will also be in the document that I share with you on Google Classroom, so that way you can have this document for yourself, okay? Now, after I find the hypotenuse, opposite, and adjacent, I want to find the value of that ratio. So remember, SOHCAHTOA stands for sine of x equals opposite over hypotenuse. So that's where we get the so, right? So we got so right there. And the ka, not ka. I know some of you want to say no, kema ka, but we're talking about ka, right? So that's cosine of x. Okay? So that'd be adjacent over hypotenuse. Okay? So that's where we get the ka from. So cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. And then the TOA in tangent is for, whoops, I actually said it before I wrote it, is for tangent of x, and tangent of x is opposite over adjacent. Sorry, my handwriting is a little sloppy right now, but you can see that tangent of x is equal to the opposite over adjacent, right? So in this case, that's what SOHCAHTOA stands for. Hopefully you copy this into your notes somewhere, so that way you remember what these are, okay? So for this problem, they tell me to find the cosine of x. So if I go to cosine of x, I need to find the adjacent and the hypotenuse. The adjacent and the hypotenuse is 27 and 45. So the way that I'm going to write out my answer is cosine of x is equal to the adjacent over the hypotenuse, which is 27 over 45. And that is my final answer, okay? I'm not going to ask you to write it in a decimal. Just leave it as a fraction. And that will be all you have to do for the remaining 7 triangles. See, we already did one together. You can do the rest. Again, copy these problems onto a paper using a pencil, pen, whatever you want to use. I will collect these whenever I see you in person next time, which will most likely be hopefully tomorrow or if not Monday. But um, again, I want you to try these, okay? Be safe, y'all. Stay inside. Avoid going out to the nasty polluted air. Try your best to not do anything that's gonna cause you to breathe heavy because that could be dangerous for our health. And hope to see you soon. Okay? Be safe, y'all.